Good morning, students. I welcome you all in the class of English. Myself Kamal Nath, and I am an English teacher. We are learning the chapter The Wolves of Cranogres, and this is the third part of the video. I have already shared you two parts in which I have explained you the past here of the stories, and this is the concluding part of the video in which I will complete the story, and after that next week you will be explanation of the exercise question answer. So you remember very well what was in the last part of the story, and that was the governess, the old lady who claimed that she was born Cranogres, means she was one of the member of Cranogres family, who was the maid in the family of Baron and Baroness. She was working. Unfortunately, the lady had become sick. She was confined in her room, and it was the month of festivity. But the Baroness was quite busy and she was facing trouble. So let us see here what happened here in the next part. Here, hundreds of wolves. What happened at that time, you remember? They could listen the sound of dogs. The dogs from the forest nearby, the dogs from the castle, and from all around they came and they started here barking loudly. At that the Baron told here the wolves. He perhaps misjudged the sound. He told the wolves, and then the sound even was joined here by more and more here numbers. Several dogs came and joined one by one, and they were making sounds. So at that here the merchant, Hamburg merchant, told hundreds of wolves, who was a man of a strong imagination. Hamburg merchant, who was a man of a strong imagination, told all the people, those who were there, hundreds of wolves. The letter that is everywhere on the top was the part of last video only that came in this here slab. Moved by some impulse which she could not have explained, the Baroness left her guests and made her way to the narrow, cheerless room where the old governess lay watching the hours of the dying year slip by. When the sound of the dogs were heard, the Baroness left her companions, all the guests, those who were sitting around her. She left her and went to the room where the old governess was lying on the bed. She was just waiting for her last moment, perhaps. The room that was cheerless room, narrow and cheerless room. She was laying on the couch. So let us see what happened next. In spite of the biting cold of the winter night, the window stood open. It was very cold winter at that time, and the window of the room was still open, where the governess, old governess Amelie, was laying on the bed being sick, very sick. With a scandalized exclamation on her lips, the Baroness rushed forward to close it. The Baroness, when saw the window open, she rushed towards the window so that she could shut the window. The cold wind was coming. "Leave it open," said the old man in a voice that for all its weaknesses carried an air of command. The old governess was sick, very old and sick. But she told the Baroness, "Leave it open." There was a tone of command in her word. Even being sick here, the old governess told the lady in a commanding way, "Leave it open." She told her not to shut the window. such as the Baroness had never heard before from her lips. The Baroness had never heard this type of tone only, this type of commanding words from the governess, the old lady. But you will die of cold. She expostulated. She told that you will die only if, like this window will be opened, the chilly cold wind is coming, you will die. I am dying in any case. The old lady told, I am dying in any case, whether you close the window or let it open. I am going to die, said the voice, and I want to hear their music. The old governess told that she wanted to listen the music. What the music was? The sound of the dogs, sound of the wolves. That was for the old lady like a music, as she had told already the story to them, the family. What happened when any Cranogre's family members died in the castle? What happened? Like that something was happening. They have come from far and wide to sing the death music of my family. She told the Baroness. The old governess told the Baroness that those wolves and dogs had come to sing the music for her family. That was death music. And they were singing that death music. It is beautiful that they have come. I am the last born Cranogres that will die in our old castle. And she has claimed only that she belonged to Cranogres family. She told that she was the last member of the family, and it is so beautiful, so nice to hear that music. And they have come to sing to me. And she told they had come to sing for her. As she was going to die, she must listen the music, death music. Hark! How loud they are calling. She told you, listen. Carefully you listen. How loud they are calling. The cry of the wolves rose on the hill winter air and floated round the castle walls in long drawn, piercing wails. And that sound even floated on the castle walls all around. And it looked like that sound was piercing, trying to penetrate. There were wails. The old woman lay back on her couch with a look of long delayed happiness on her face. She was just looking here like there was just quite peace on her face, happiness, long delayed face, the happiness that she had been waiting since long. Only that kind of happiness could be seen on her face at that moment. Go away, she said to the Baroness. You go away. I am not lonely anymore. I am one of the great old family. I am not lonely. I am not alone. I am with my all family members, great family. She told herself she belonged to Cranogres family, the family who lived in that castle in which they were at that time living. The Grubel family was living. I think she is dying, said the Baroness when she had rejoined her guests. When the Baroness returned from her room and joined her guests only, she told them, those ladies, that she thought that now the old governess was dying. I suppose we must send for a doctor, and that terrible howling. Not for much money would I have such death music. Here someone suggested that a doctor should be called. There a doctor should be called, and the music, that music that was there only, there was nothing to be heard. That music is not to be bought for any amount of money, said Conrad. Conrad, the merchant who was also listening and watching everything, all the event and sequence, he told that the music that was going on was not here bought for any amount of money. Hark! What is that other sound? Asked the Baron, as a noise of a splitting and crashing was heard. After that, the Baron heard the sound of crashing or splitting a tree. A tree was falling somewhere, and that sound of falling of a tree was heard, and so he just drew the attention of all those who were there in the castle. It was a tree falling in the park, and the sound of was that a tree was falling in the park. You can remember the story. What? In the beginning, the old governess, Amelie, had told when any member of Cranogres family died, what happened in the family. So something like that was here happening. There was a moment of constrained silence, and then the banker's wife spoke. Sometimes there was quite silence, and then banker's wife spoke. It is the intense cold that is splitting the trees. It is also the cold that has brought the wolves out in such numbers. She was making responsible for all these happenings. The tree that fell, the wolves that was making the noise. She told that they had come from the mountains and they were making the sound due to the bitter cold. It is many years since we have had such a cold winter. She told that she was experiencing such type of coldness after so many years. The Baroness eagerly agreed that the cold was responsible for these things. The Baroness also had no here way but to accept and agree to the banker's wife that the bitter cold was only responsible for all those things which were happening at the moment. It was the cold of the open window too, which caused the heart failure that made the doctor's ministrations unnecessary for the old Fraulein. Fraulein means old governess. But the notice in the newspaper looked very well. Next day, the notice came in the newspaper. The newspaper, which was really with the news next day, on December 29th, at Scholes Cranogres Amelie von Cranogres, for many years, the valued friend of Baron and Baroness Grubel died. Means there was the news that on December 29th, the last year Cranogres member Amelie von Cranogres died. Okay, after many years, the valued friend of Baron and Baroness Grubel, here no doubt, here they gave such here news. So this was printed in the newspaper about the death of the old lady, the old governess. I am sure you must have now understood the story. This was what the last part of the story, last video. And from the next week we are going to do the question answer of the exercise, understanding the text, grammar and uses. So student, please go through whole story minutely and to learn all the new words that is already detailed in your chapter. So thank you students, thank you being with me.